Hey, Scaredy Kid. What you doing?
Oh, hey, Mr. Pierre. I'm just playing with all my bunnies because it's Easter. And then I also have some chocolate because I love chocolate. And I'm going to decorate these eggs later. So, you want some?
Sure. Thank you.
Oh.
Hey, Scaredy Kid. So, do you know what the real reason for Easter is? The real reason for Easter. I mean, it's not just about bunnies or candy or eggs for that matter.
It's not about the eggs even? Well, what have we been doing here? What is all this stuff? You're going to get rid of all this. Here you got, Mr. Pierre. Oh, my gosh. No, more
Scaredy Kid, it's
eggs.
okay.
Oh, I don't think that one was hard-boiled yet.
So, it's okay to have eggs and chocolate and celebrate with bunnies. But I want to tell you the real reason why we celebrate Easter.
Okay, Mr. Pierre.
Oh. So, Jesus died on the cross because he loves you so much. But then he came back to life. And that's why we celebrate Easter.
Wow.
Do you want to help me tell the story?
Well, yeah, of course. Okay, I will set the stage.
Alright, so first we're going to need a tomb.
I think this will work. A tomb.
Wow. Okay, and a cross. Looks great.
A cross.
Wow.
Okay, what else? What's next?
Then we're going to need a hill of Golgotha.
I made a hill.
Now we'll need something to wrap Jesus in. Okay, we need some disciples. We do need Pilate.
Oh, Pilate?
Because he put Jesus on the cross.
He's gonna be Pilate. Pilate! Hey! We need
That's it.
Jesus! Jesus! This is Jesus, because I wrapped him up.
He is a
Okay.
big Jesus.
Yes, he's a big Jesus. I think we're ready, Mr. Pierre.
Alright. We're reading in John 19. Finally, Pilate handed Jesus over to them to be crucified. So the soldiers took charge of Jesus. Carrying his own cross, he went out to a place called Golgotha. There they crucified him.
Oh, why did they do that?
Well, Jesus said that he was the Son of God, but a lot of people didn't like that. When the soldiers crucified Jesus, they took his clothes. They even said really mean things to him while he was on the cross. But although he didn't like it, he still loved all these people, even though they were doing bad things. Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother's sister, Mary the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. Later, knowing that everything had now been finished, and so the scripture would be fulfilled, he then said, "It is finished."
Oh.
With that, he bowed his head and gave up his spirit. Later, Joseph of Arimathea, a disciple of Jesus, asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. Taking Jesus' body, the two of them wrapped it with the spices in strips of linen. At the place where Jesus was crucified, there was a garden with a new tomb in which no one had ever been laid. They laid Jesus there.
This is a tomb, right here. So they laid him inside of the tomb. Goodbye, Jesus. And then they closed the tomb. So sad.
Earlier on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
Yep. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciples and said, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they had put him." Now Mary stood outside the tomb crying. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb and saw two angels in white.
Oh, there's two angels in the tomb.
They were seated where Jesus' body had been. They asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there. But she did not realize that it was Jesus. "Mary," Jesus said to her. She turned toward him and cried out,
"Teacher!"
Jesus said, "Do not hold on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. Go instead to my brothers and tell them I am ascending to my Father." Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news, "I have seen the Lord," and she told them that he had said these things to her.
Wow! That's amazing! This is such great news. It was a miracle.
Absolutely, and that's why we celebrate Easter.
I got it now.
What creative ways can you come up with to celebrate the story of Easter? Maybe you can put on your own play.
Or you can color a picture.
Or you and your family can draw a picture to show what Easter is really about.
There's so many good ideas. Share them with us. Happy Easter!